So if you're trying to gain size, you want to gain strength, but you want to stay lean, I want to give you 5 essentials that you have to have in your training session in order to get the absolute most out of your workout. But before I give them to you, I'm walking this way because over here I want to tell you the real dark secret, and the real secret, the secret that everybody knows, that is that the training, the lifting of the weights, the heavy deadlifts, that's the fun part. The hard part is the kitchen part, because I want to remind you something that you already heard me say about 16,000 times. That is that exercise is for wellness, meaning the exercise you do, whether it's weightlifting or cardio, that improves your cardiovascular system, it burns calories, but nutrition is for weight loss. And with weight loss, for most of you watching, I mean fat loss. Now with that said, here are 5 essentials that you absolutely must have in order to get results. Number 1 is that you must train intense. Now, I have to be careful of saying what I'm saying here, because most people go in without working out for over a year and they start lifting all kinds of weight. They either overdo it or they get injured and then they're too sore to walk for a week, and then they think, this is no fun, and they don't return. Now, what I mean with train intense is basically there's, like, with all due respect, there's different levels. There's wussy level, then there's good level, and then there's a little bit too intense. You want to be one step above wuss, so a little bit north of the wussy level. If you can stay there, that's better than being at the too intense of a level, because then you're going to quit. So train intense basically means do more than the elliptical. Number 2 essential is that you want to let go of your preconceived notions of how you should gain size and strength. And what I mean is everything you've learned so far, let that go and blindly trust whatever program you are following. If you have a trainer, listen to 100% of your trainer. If you're following some ebook or you have an online training program, Bruce Lee, assimilate, imitate, innovate. Assimilate meaning you gather everything that you find useful, then you imitate, you copy it, and then you innovate, meaning you make it your own. But the only way to get there is by listening to your trainer. And yeah, I'm saying this for my own clients. I want you to listen to me. I'm subconsciously trying to put this in your subconscious, but take everything and do only what he or she says. Now then it is up to your judgment and your results to see if that approach worked for you. And if it doesn't, then you can move on to the next program, the next trainer, or whatever. But if you're doing a little bit of everything, you're gonna have information overload, especially in 2020. We have stimuli coming left and right. You can't handle all that. Our brains are not designed to process all this information that's going in. And you're trying to follow a workout program by listening to 5 guys at the same time? And number 3 is that you should always improve. And I'll keep this one short. What I want you to do is ingrain into your head that the only time you actually peak in life is about 5 seconds before you die. Because Tony Soprano has an amazing quote, and it goes like this: remember when is the lowest form of conversation. If you have a couple guys sitting around a coffee table and they're saying, remember when we were in high school, the quarterback, we were the men, had all the girls, and we were in super shape. That is the lowest form of conversation, not only because it's in the past, you can't change the past. Same thing with the elections right now. If your candidate didn't win, you can't change it, you gotta move on. And the same thing goes with your past. Nostalgia is a liar. If you look back in your past, your brain is kind of weird. It filters out all the bad experiences. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I think back about my own mom going through chemo treatments, that was a 5-year period. Honestly, it sounds crazy, but I only think back about the laughs and the fun times that we had even while she was getting her chemo treatment. Now, there was a lot of negative stuff going on at the same time. I was a wreck, but I don't really remember that anymore. So it's good to think back, but remember that your nostalgia is a liar. It doesn't include all the bad feelings. So if you're experiencing bad feelings right now, that's normal. You're supposed to go through those. And remember, go through the bad feelings, because in 5 years, you're probably not gonna remember them anyway. Number 4 is to separate yourself from the herd. You cannot afford to be around negativity, because you become who you hang out with. Now, the 5th one and the last essential that really, none of these things really have anything to do with lifting weight, but the 5th one is the biggest one, and that is that your program that you are following, your trainer that you are listening to, your meal plan that you are sticking to, whatever you are following, using as a guidance, is not going to save you. It's merely a tool for you to save yourself. You cannot expect anyone to save you if you're not willing to save yourself. So, hope that helps, guys. Those are 5 quick tips to get the most out of your workout program. If you resonated with this and you feel a little bit more motivated, well, motivation comes from results. If you feel ready to get the results that you deserve, because you deserve them, then hit like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit the little notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Have an awesome day.